It seems like a weird place to cut into in the middle of a battle, but as I was going back to the place where I left off last time, it struck me that with Kiri's luck at the max, there was a very good chance of this attack triggering a labyrinth. Now, it didn't happen, but still, I have to show off everything, and that means that I'm kind of in desperate need of getting those ad-libs on screen. Anyway, greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamak. This is Let's Play Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE Encore. In the last episode, we continued our way through Illusory Door, the final area of the game. Definitely. Don't you trust me? And I continued to give my little pre-written speech about how to apply Social Link Arcana from Persona games to this game. In the last one we covered Hanged Man 12. And in this one we start with number 13, Death. The Arcana that everyone gets wrong. So, Death is about the end of a cycle. Everyone just attributes the name as the result and thinks it means people are going to die. No, it implies a change or a metamorphosis. Wait. If I use Thunder Strike, we can start fishing for Arrow of Destiny. Speaking of which, there's that max luck we got from the last episode kicking in. Anyway, in Persona 3, the creepy child that hangs out at the bottom of your bed around the time of a full moon is your death social link. His social link is more about being introspective to what's going on, and his social link maxes out when you feel like you're done with the full moon shadows. In Persona 4, the death link was Hisano, the elderly widow. Her social link is flashbacks to her time with her husband and his eventual passing away. In Persona 4 Arena, it's Elizabeth, because she needs to show off Thanatos. Oh hey, you're weak to bows. It would have been funny if she triggered the final hour, but... Did I already show this one? I think I did. Damn it, I did. Oh well. Oh, this poor, confused cleric. She doesn't want to know what to do about the two hunks of Fortuna Entertainment beating up on her. It's confusing! Persona 5's Death Arcana. We have Dr. Takemi, trying to develop medication to save a young girl with the usual soap opera incurable disease, but also becoming the beloved local doctor with a lot of her medical know-how. Right, this is definitely late. I should go to bed after this recording. Go to bed, you useless Let's Player, you. Anyway, what I was saying about the Death Arcana, when all is said and done, I think this might be a good outfit for the final boss. And not just because, well, final boss of Persona 3 was the Death Arcana as well. It's because, well, it's either the end of the world or the end of the game. It's definitely going to end the core gameplay loop either way. But yeah. Finally, it's not the rotten savage encounter. So we still have Raijin and Fujin, but now we have Violet Dark Knights in the background for him. Anyhow, past death is the 14th Arcana, Temperance. Temperance is a symbol of synthesis, prudence, harmony and the merging of opposites. It's not really what we did in Persona 4 and 5, if I'm being brutally honest. I'm actually very glad I didn't get rid of Espada. I did say that I would do that when we get to the dragon slaying version, but we haven't gotten to that yet. But let's think about this. We just need to show off Horror Hunter Angel and we're done with Ellie. That's why I swapped her off screen for memory. So, in Persona 3, it does actually match up. BBB in exchange student is the Temperance social link. He really likes Japan, but honestly I don't remember much else about the social link, just he finds the resolve of I will return someday, this is not farewell forever in his final link rank. He's also one of those social links where you have to get far enough in one social link to unlock it. But there's also an academics skill level unlock on it because you have to somehow figure out a secret code on the front of the door to the sewing club, I think it was? In Persona 4, Temperance is represented by Eri Minami. The mother you see a lot of in your job as a daycare worker. The social link is about helping her bond with and appreciate her stepchild. Wait, did I just delete Mana Aid? I just deleted something I didn't want to for this. Oh no, what did I delete? And the thing is, I don't think I saved because I got wrapped up in the battle. This is very unprofessional of me, I'm sorry, but I have to look this up. I know that I leveled her up sometime in the last few episodes, so I can identify it that way. Maybe. Okay, it was here. It was not here. She ranked up, but it didn't show me what that ability was. Wait there. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry guys, that was a waste of time. She already had Mana Aid. Alright, so we talked about... oh! Time to power up Lance slash... powered up to Lance slash X. Sure. So, Temperance in Persona 5 is the Dio Kawakami. It also raises a question if, just like there's someone that likes having small children in love with a teenage protagonist, if there's also someone with a thing for students with their teachers. That aside, she works part-time as a part-time maid slash sex worker. Ugh. She needs to pay blood money to the adoptive parents of a student that died under her tutelage. Akira acts a bit of a wake-up call to remind her that she does love being a teacher. It's just that she doesn't like the situation she's in at that moment. I see a lot of people here who will get to move before we do. So, Espada, they can hit me. Honestly, I think my best option here is to have Itsuki guard. Oh, right. We need a smoke machine for this. I've been so used to nuking everything, and there not being any people with weapons around, that I actually forgot that Ellie has the Carnage on. That causes her to be weak to all weapon types. And that leveled up Carnages, because why not? Yep, Ellie sure looks dead here. Oh! Let's think about it. I don't like this combination, but I have to admit that it's probably the most productive right now. Anyway, Temperance. The person that I would assign to this. Goddess Fortuna herself, Maiko. No, not that Maiko. The Maiko from this game. Shoot, I forget how I fight you guys. I remember how I get Tsubasa out. Ooh, actually, this might be a good time to use Pastel Power, but then Itsuki can't. Either way, even though a lot of Maiko's more tropey scenes play the "woe is me, I'm a Christmas cake, I should tease my charges and sexually harass Itsuki," a bit too much. She truly does care for the people at Fortuna Entertainment. Did that actually... I think it did. Yeah. F. She truly does care for the people at Fortuna Entertainment. It's the same sort of archetype I see in Persona 4 and 5, and he just snapped out of, well, he just snapped out of the charm, damn it. Oh, actually that Zeodine does hit pretty hard. So, Arcana number 15 is the Devil. The negative aspect of the Devil Arcana is the urge to do selfish, impulsive, violent things and being a slave to impulses and feelings. It's also a symbol of temptation. The positive aspect represents a healthy bond or a commitment. Persona characters of this Arcana tend to have some pretty strong character flaws. Greedy, proud, lustful, antisocial, they often don't care for the needs or well-being of others. They're also characters that are committed to a cause with motivations that are benign, if not outright benevolent. No Mirage dying. Please don't make me waste 3 minutes double checking to see that I didn't delete anything important. So, in Persona 3, Devil Social Link was Tanaka the businessman. He steals 40,000 yen from the protagonist before realizing he doesn't really see he's being taken advantage of, and decides to mentor him. The social link mainly consisted of him talking about his unethical business practices, like X-ray spectacles for seeing through swimsuits, and talking about all of his victims that are ganging up together to sue him and take him down. I clearly remember the final day's event for him being completely unapologetic and using the bad press as free advertising. In Persona 4, it's Sayako the nurse, who you meet while working as a hospital janitor. She spends a lot of time flirting with you, and now we have medical profession ladies to add to the Atlas kink shame list. Later in the social link, she does find her true purpose and passion of becoming a nurse in the first place, after getting over her guilt about hearing about one of her early patients that died, and being yelled at for being the cause of her breakup. No! Damn it! You can't come on here. Screw you. The thing is, if we get into one of those Chaos Archer fights, Tsubasa is dead? Speaking of Tsubasa, we haven't seen her intro with their new outfit, have we? In Persona 5, the Devil Confidant is Ichiko Oya, the news journalist in charge of the Phantom Thief stories. On the side, she's trying to gain information about her former partner that went missing. Through the social link, she reclaims her idealism and penchant for discovering the truth. And for a while, I had trouble figuring out who it would be, but then it struck me that it's very blatantly Little Devil, the cat in Tsubasa's second side story. As silly as it is for her to learn about temptation and getting devilish charms from the local cat, you can't deny the results, can you? Weak to ice and electric. So, Arcana 16 is Tower. The worst card in the deck, without a doubt. Tower is associated with the Tower of Babel. It's about arrogant people or prejudiced groups that have engineered their own demise. It's used as an omen of doom and disaster. It rarely has a positive meaning. Persona 3, it's the alcoholic monk Mutatsu. You have to win him over by completing a serving job for the club escapade management. And over the social link, you help him regain confidence and courage to face the family he abandoned. But only after he has a bit of a panic attack after realizing, wait, I've been drinking so much I mistook you for my son? Yikes, I need to get my life back in order. So I guess in a way it's more about the aftermath of what Tower represents. But still, in Persona 4, the Tower social link is the student you mentor in the evenings, Shu Nakajima. The social link is about about the pressures of being the child genius and all the trouble that title brings. You help him out with that, but not before he brings his ruin about by cheating for a test. Wait, Axe Blaze, Axe Blaze. I like Lance Lunge more. And technically both of them have the same thing of a weapon session that isn't covered by anything else. Lance Lunge at least lets me exploit weaks. So if it's weak to someone else's Lance, then it'll be weak to me. So Persona 5's Tower Confidant is Shinya Oda, who has the same voice actress as Lahal, and that's hilarious to me. I'm never going to get a chance to show that ability off, am I? Ah. Alright then. Wait, oh, I just remembered. I haven't given Ellie the weapon that unlocks her final session slot, or rather will go into her final session slot. That's something to do after the battle, but anyway, Shinya Oda. Akira engages with him to learn his skills at Gunabout, but his confidant is about, well, being a bully, because that's what his mother's been teaching him. It's another situation where ruin has to be wrought so they can start from scratch. She's a single mother and sort of sees everyone else as the enemy. I have to be stronger than everyone else so that they can't push us around, and you basically have to help her get over that so that you can make things better for Shinya. Now, the person that I'm picking in Tokyo Mirage sessions for this is Hatanaka. First he looks like the innocent bystander, not knowing what's going around and just snooping around the idolospheres. Remember, the first time we met him was in the Illusory 106, where he looked like he was being well, he was just another victim of the Mirages. But then there's the big twist of him turning out to be the conspirator with Garneth. The reason I give him Tower is because there's the scene of him sacrificing his soul completely to give Garneth the power to fight the party. Hatanaka isn't just someone who will be ruined. He actively invites the ruin that Tower brings. So, technically the reverse Tower, but still the Tower. Do I think that I have enough time to talk about Star? I have a lot written for Star, but I still want to talk about it. This Arcana, Star, Arcana 17. This Arcana is commonly associated with hope, self-confidence, faith, altruism, luck, generosity, peace, and joy. And it just struck me, Tower is the 16th card in the deck, and it's 4 times 4. 4 is a very unlucky number outside of the English in other places. Anyway, characters of the Star Arcana are often embody hopefulness and joy. Oh yeah, we got her Apocalypse finished, we need to switch her out of it. Actually, we need to swap everyone out of their stuff. Wait. What was it? Electoplasma we have. Was it Azusa Yumi that I lost all those times ago and never reforged? Yes it was! We need to fix that! Anyway, Arcana swapping. Okay then, so in Persona 3, the Star Arcana with the rival athlete Mamoru Hayashi. I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot who he is, because he's not even in all of the Persona 3 games. He'd be the rival school he'd be the champion of a rival school at whichever sports club you chose at the start of the Chariot Arcana. And you'd be a sort of emotional support for him. He's not in danger of ruining his leg, but he is struggling with a large family with only one mother. Actually, we might want to use this turn to Madeirama. I should have done that between battles. You darn contrarian, Tsubasa. Anyhow, the thing is, when I say he wouldn't always be available, it's because if you go to Persona 3 Portable and pick a female player character, this social link covers Akihiko Sanada instead. I can't help but feel like this is just selected to give her access to romancing him while still having the original Emperor social link. In Persona 4, Star Arcana is Teddy, who's very much an upbeat, "I'ma do what I want" type, much to the chagrin of the party. If Yosuke isn't responsible for anime hijinks, it's going to be Teddy. His interactions with the protagonist are sort of set up by his laments on his existence and true nature, but after cheering up by the protagonist, he finds his motivation, and in the final rank, he does come to terms with who he is. Oh dear. Poor Itsuki. So, in Persona 5, the Star Arcana is Fumi Togo, the young shogi player. Oh, here we go, back chorus. I can add it to the list. And I can add debut smile to the list. Fantastic. And we can throw in exhibition for good measure. Why not? This battle's just covering all of the list. So then, Hifumi Togo. She has some problems with being appreciated more like an idol than a proper shogi player, and she finds out her mother has been fixing her matches to play up her popularity. She does play out her big championship match after confessing her matches weren't fixed, and then decides, I really didn't earn my way here. I think I'll start from the bottom and truly earn my place as a Shogi Grandmaster. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is very hard to find a Star Arcana for, maybe because we're running out of people to pick from. You could give that title to Nieg, who thinks that us beating down savage mirages and giving their remains to him will someday let him take over the world. Just like we do every night, Pinky. He definitely has Teddy vibes there. I don't like Rekamdra. Why do you people find this so hard to understand? I still have to revive someone. You know what? I have this feeling that very soon we're going to actually need Medea Rahan. But maybe not now. Maybe I'd actually need to get into the post game where I have double the HP that I have at the moment. But all the time I keep thinking, they are starting to get quite painful in the hits they deal out. It's just that Tsubasa is so good at healing. Anyway, number 18 is the Moon Arcana. I feel like the Celestial Body Arcana just cover all the bases that previous cards didn't. Moon is associated with creativity, inspiration, dreams, madness, illusions, fear, fantasy, the subconscious, and trickery. And you might as well be the kitchen sink as well. It can also represent being attuned subconsciously to the world around, with the ability to sense things without being told about, or without anyone else knowing. Oh! He can get Strength Amplify. Okay, there's something I need to remember next time I visit Nieg. Give Yashiro 3 Strength pages. Although, I'm also very tempted to go and get a whole bunch of Defense Incense for Tsubasa because she is actually quite glass-like at this point. We have our next Floating Crystal. Moon Arcana characters are well known for being unlikable. And this is for good reason. They project their own fears and faults onto the protagonist. They have trouble... Hang on. I feel like this one's just going to lead us back into there. It's... Wait, this was actually the way we're supposed to go. How about that? We need to fight everyone so we can get that stage 20 for Kyria. Unless we got it off screen and I didn't realize it. And there's something to check off the list. So, Moon Arcana, they project their fears and faults onto the protagonist. They have trouble accepting themselves for who they are, trying to correspond to an ideal person. But there is always a hidden depth to why they're like that. Persona 3's Moon Arcana, well, for male protagonist, it's Nozomi Sumetsu, Gourmet King. And I feel like he has the problem of being part of a pyramid scheme that sounds suspiciously like the one being run by Takaya. Leftover nihilist antagonist after the plot goes into overdrive. Protagonist helps the Nozomi understand his self-depreciation and his true passion and talents. The ideal person he was always thinking and comparing himself with and self-depreciating was his brother who died. Did I get back chorus? Yes, I did. I'm still gonna do it because I want you dead. Although maybe I should have gone for that Violet Knight. Still not getting Labyrinth though. The female protagonist's version of this social link is with Shinjiro Aragaki. Ultimate definition of badass and technically the hierophant arcana, so again, it's just put here for the case of not taking up an original arcana. Because like they're going to expect anyone to romance Nozomi. Could we get grand finale? Could we get Fly You're My Wind here perhaps? What the heck, Tsubasa? So, Persona 4's Moon Arcana. Ai Ebihara, who is in the fun bit of voice actress trivia. She's voiced by Ibuki Miyoda, and Tenko Chabashira's a voice actress. And the same person who voices Gisette Kapua from Trails in the Sky, and Cordelia and Severa from Fire Emblem. But let's focus on the character social link. She is very much the rich girl bitch out of this school, making herself look good and shooting down anyone who asks her out. She gets a crush on the sports club leader of whichever club you join, and you help her with her crush competition, which fails spectacularly. Subsequently help her with understanding her complicated feelings towards herself. She was a bullying victim, and so basically she rebuilt herself up from the ground up when her family came into money, but even that didn't really give her what she wanted. Persona 5's Moon Arcana has Yuki Mishima, moderator for the Phantom Thieves fansite. His link was based on the side quests you could do in your metaverse work, so people could get away with being a complete jerk towards him, and seeing as his link was a lot about him piggybacking off the Phantom Thieves' success, to the point that he'd think he practically owned them, can't exactly blame the player base. But his link's ending is more about confronting his desire to escape from being a zero like his bullies inflicted on him, and actually creating a safe place for people to ask for the Phantom Thieves' help. It's very hard not to default to Iori, because his side quests are annoying, about him greeting female Mirage he just bumped into, deciding it must be true love, and having us go deliver a love confession to him. Instead, let's give it to Kateo. And yes, I did have to look up my old footage to learn that her name. She's the potentially... Kateo Arabe, I believe? She's the potentially psychic girl whose fortunes point us in the direction of chess keys, so she definitely has the psychic attunement that Moon is sometimes assigned to. This is good. Again, I worry that I might have just accidentally deleted something, but I feel like I didn't. Aha! Kiria got her rank 20, so now I can use whoever I feel like. Oh, speaking of which, I don't feel like using Tsubasa here. Oh damn it, I did not realize how late this episode had gone. Shoot, I was having too much fun talking about the Arcana. I did show off pastel power, didn't I? Well, here's a thing that you might enjoy. Who wouldn't enjoy Kiria singing? No, actually, the thing that I was going to say is that actually I have it misspelled on my list. It's called Satel Power. And I don't know, I started to delete that, but I started to correct it, but then I realized, actually, that's kind of a funny misspelling. I'll keep it. But yes, I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to backtrack, even though we now have the ability to give Kiria her next weapon, because I don't want to fight my way through this whole map all over again. Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around. Hello. I mean, worth? A Balm of Life is definitely worth it. Either way, see you around, guys. Take care.